everybody and welcome to my channel. So this is one of my first videos where I'm just chatting to you guys and talking. I thought I would do a video on a couple of vegan truth bombs and my experience in going plant-based, and generally the 10 most common comments that get chucked at me, or the 10 most common questions that I get asked. So the first question that's common for me to get asked is it difficult for you to eat out? Yes and no. It depends where you go. So I'm living in Melbourne at the moment, and Melbourne has an absolutely amazing food scene. There's lots of vegan and vegetarian and plant-based restaurants that are independent and on their own. And there's quite a big vegan sort of culture in Melbourne. So most restaurants that you go to here will have a substantial amount of vegan and vegetarian options on the menu. Whereas back home in the UK, I would say you're looking at the average restaurant probably having maybe one vegan option, two maximum on a restaurant. If you go to a pub, if you go to your local sort of pub or cafe, you're probably looking at having chips, which isn't ideal. So I would say it's definitely worth checking out menus. If you know you're going out somewhere, just check a menu out first. I do it all the time and it really annoys my boyfriend. He laughs at me quite a lot for doing it, but I always check the menu out because I don't like creating the fuss of I can't eat anything here. And I don't like just rocking up to a restaurant and thinking, can I eat here, can I eat here? Is there going to be something healthy for me to eat here? It makes me a little bit nervous. So I like to check out the menu first and then see if there's anything I can eat and whether we want to eat there or not. Okay, the second question that I get asked quite often is, well, don't you get ill? Well, now I've been vegan plant-based for about 6 months now, and I have been ill once, and that was a sickness bug that I caught from a group of children that I had been working with. But apart from that, I have not had any illness. I've felt the healthiest I've ever felt, apart from that one little bout of sickness. I'm feeling vibrant, full of energy. I don't get headaches as much anymore. I used to get headaches really bad. I used to get really lethargic. I don't get that anymore. So I'm really feeling like my health is 10 out of 10 at the moment. I'm feeling really good. Okay, the next question. What are the side effects? So I would say the only side effect or negative effect I've had is when I first went vegan, I'd say within the first week, you do need to go to the toilet a little bit more, just due to the amount of fibre that you're eating. That issue doesn't last, luckily. But apart from that, there hasn't really been any side effects. I'd say the only other side effect that I had is probably just the odd random person who wants to be mean or take the mick out of you and your life choices without actually reflecting on their own, making comments like, oh, you'll be weaker in the gym and things like that, or, oh God, you're one of those. You know, just a little bit of negative sort of banter, as you will. But that's about it, really. Okay, so a big one. Where do you get your protein from? And combined with, do you eat enough protein? So we get our protein from sort of different beans, legumes, different plants, different soy-based products, different sort of mock meats, if you want to call them that, which are generally made out of soy. Things like tempeh, seitan, tofu, lots of different things like that, which give you, I'd say, a well-rounded amount of protein. If I ate tofu or tempeh is my favourite. If I ate that within every sort of meal, I would hit around, I would say about 80 grams of protein by the end of the day. So I do find that protein can be a little bit of an issue if I want to sort of gain a bit of muscle. So at the moment, I'm sort of happy with where I am. I am looking to gain a little bit of lean muscle, so I will be investing in a vegan protein just to get that level of protein a little bit higher for me at a level where I'm able to be building muscle effectively. Okay, next one. Is eating vegan expensive? So I would have to say 100% no. If you compare my boyfriend Simon, he eats meat, he likes meat, he enjoys it, compared to me. When we go for our grocery shop, just the meat that he buys comes to at least $50. So we're in Melbourne at the moment, not back in the UK. So that's sort of £35 minimum per week. I would say my whole shop, so that's all my beans, vegetables, fruits, soy-based products, the mock meats. I've got a lot of frozen fruit. Probably comes to about $60 or $70, whereas just his meat is coming to bare minimum $50. So we're looking roughly $50, $60, $70 just for his meat, regardless of all the other things that he eats as well. So definitely no, it's meat that's expensive in your grocery shop. So what differences have you noticed? So this is definitely a common question I get asked. So the big differences I have noticed, to be honest, I seem to be a lot happier. That's probably because I've got a lot more energy, which is probably due to the fact that I eat more carbs. I eat quite a lot of carbs in a day. So I eat about 200 grams of carbs, which is not a lot for some people, but it's quite a lot for others, especially those of you that believe that low carb diets are the way forward. I would just die with no carbs. So yeah, I've got a lot more energy, got a more positive outlook on life. I've made loads of new friends, which is great. Lots of people sort of asking me questions, sending me messages. We've sort of bonded through that, which has been absolutely fantastic. Going into little vegan cafes, vegan shops, I've made quite a lot of new friends doing that. The reason I started in the beginning was because I was working as a fitness instructor and personal trainer. I still do. But I was getting really, really lethargic and bloated, and my body was just sort of swelling up, puffing. I just felt rubbish. I was feeling sick and tired all the time, and in my head I was thinking, well, I'm a fitness instructor, I teach loads of classes, I'm definitely fit enough, I eat enough, I was eating plenty, I get enough sleep, I was definitely getting enough rest, giving myself enough time to recover. What was the matter? What was going on? And one of my friends who's a nutritionist suggested maybe going plant-based and then reintroducing maybe meat after 4 weeks to see if it was a certain meat that I was having an intolerance with, and then getting off the meat and then reintroducing dairy to see if it was a dairy intolerance I had. And to be honest, something that started off as a 4-week experiment just took off really, and I don't think I'd look back. I just loved it way too much that I don't think I'll be going back, because I had loads more energy, I was feeling really positive, the excess weight I was carrying just dropped off, I have visible abs now, which is awesome, and yeah, I could just perform better in my workouts, at work, I had more energy, I was generally just a happier person. To be honest, I haven't really seen many negative side effects, all I've seen is positive differences. Also, will you stick it out? Is it just a phase? As I just said, I think veganism is here to stay. I am enjoying it way, way too much. I have seen way too many positives, and for me the positives far outweigh the negatives. I'm enjoying getting better at cooking, learning to cook with different ingredients, especially black beans. They are my absolute favourite. If you haven't tried black beans, you really should. They are an amazing source of protein and they taste great in anything. Okay, next one. So these are a few comments that you get randomly on your Instagram posts and you just think, oh, just do one. So, first one, eating meat is natural. Okay, I'll eat your dog. Next one, plants scream when you pull them out the ground, don't they? I don't think they do. I think you made that up. And the last one, why did you go plant-based? So I've already explained that one. I went plant-based because I was feeling really lethargic, really bloated and full all the time and just feeling generally crap about myself. Tried it as an experiment and absolutely loved it. If you're looking to try it as an experiment as well, or you want any ideas, recipes, any tips, or you want to ask a genuine question and you want an honest answer, and not some sort of fluffy answer that says veganism is the be all and end all, just shoot me a comment underneath, or find my Instagram, which is empowered.fitness, and just shoot me a message. I request that I only get positive vibes only, please. This channel is not for hate. Okay? Any more questions? Give me a shout, and I will see you guys really soon with another video. I'm probably going to be popping up a fitness video next, so if you want to see anything in particular, just drop me a comment below, like and subscribe to the channel, and I will get more videos uploaded for you guys. Have a great day. Bye.